What's going on, everybody? This is Jeff with Altcoin Buzz. So I'm going to do a video on DragonChain. Actually, I got a Twitter notice here. You can follow us on Twitter at altcoinbuzz.io. You just got to make sure you add the IO. But this came from Luis Ardis. So he said, "Hey Jeff and Steve, when are you planning on doing the video about DragonChain? Would be interesting to get your view on it. Love your videos, guys. Altcoinbuzz.io." All right, so cool question, man, and I appreciate you reminding me because I did say that we were going to talk about DragonChain. So I actually have talked about DragonChain, talked about it in December 14th, and I talked about it back, I want to say, even a couple days before that. So this was my second time talking about it, just to show you what's going on with this DragonChain and kind of the trajectory of DragonChain. It was at 42 cents when I made this video, and I was talking about it. I recommended it in the video, top penny altcoins under $1 Christmas cryptocurrency edition. If you have not already seen this video, you might want to go back and take a look at it. But these were my projections for that day. In the video, we talked about Safe Exchange before it went up. We talked about, see, where else? What else did we talk about in here?
And Quant Stamp is filling.
Quant Stamp. We had Quant Stamp when it was, we had Verge when it was 1 cent. Quant Stamp when it was 11 cents. Blue when it was still at 29 cents. So yeah, you can take a look at this video. I think we even talked about, yeah, well anyway, it doesn't it doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and take a look. Oh, I guess you can follow us on Altcoin Buzz on Instagram. So let's kick this off because we're talking about DragonChain, and it's a little late here, but I'm going to try and roll hard here. So let's do this. So DragonChain currently sitting at 86 cents, right? This is it's a nice little surge that you guys would have had if you bought at 42 cents when we first talked about it in that video about top cryptocurrencies to buy under $1. Yeah, so that's pretty good. By the way, if you're looking to pick up DragonChain, you're going to need to learn Ether Delta. We have a video. You can go to our channel and search for the video on Ether Delta. But if you've never used Ether Delta, you're probably going to want to watch that. Shaylin did that video, so shout out to Shaylin for hooking you guys up with a video on how to use Ether Delta. But this is the only place right now where you can pick up DragonChain. All right, so yeah, like I said, I mean, it's been going up, but once it gets listed on some more of these exchanges, I would anticipate the trajectory to continue to go up with this market cap. It's already got a very high market cap for a cryptocurrency that's still fairly new. I mean, it dropped on the market on December 3rd. So I mean, we don't know what to expect when it gets added to the markets, but I anticipate that 45 cents would have been a great time to get in, or 42 cents, whatever I had it in the video. But I still think that if it's not too late, I think I would anticipate, based on historicals, that once it gets added to exchanges, the valuation and the market capitalization does tend to push up. So, but I can't tell you to buy at all-time highs. That's just not what I usually do. But if it does find stability at somewhere over here, then you might want to jump into DragonChain. But if you just can't wait and you believe so much in this project, you can get it on Ether Delta. Like I said, we have a video on our channel where you can learn how to use Ether Delta. So let's take a look at this. Blockchain Business Magic, be part of the most secure, flexible, and business-ready blockchain platform and ecosystem. One of the things I want to do is show you the white paper. So here's a little bit of background on DragonChain. DragonChain was originally developed at Disney's Seattle office in 2015 and 2016 as a Disney private blockchain platform. Over 20 use cases and applications were explored and documented via the W3C blockchain community group. The platform was later released as open source software under the Apache 2 license in October 2016. So the vision here is the DragonChain team will launch DragonChain Inc. as a commercial entity to provide an array of products and services to the community. Our vision supports areas of the market that are underserved and strong demand and projected growth in the blockchain industry. But more than anything, let's go ahead and take a look at this: security on a blockchain platform. So the problem, that's a big problem with the security on the blockchain platform. Data exposure and security is a known issue to large institutions wanting to leverage blockchain technology, as they typically have very sensitive customer data that sometimes has regulatory or legal risk associated. So I just talked about this in my last video. There is a need for security in this space, and if DragonChain proves to be the ones who grab the bull by the horns and do it up, I wanted to say do the damn thing, but you know what I mean, man. DragonChain, these guys, there's definitely a demand for security, and they're Disney, like it says, they're Disney. They were developed by Disney, so very interesting to see that. Let's go ahead and check out their website some more. Unlike existing platforms, with DragonChain, you retain complete control of your data. Sensitive business logic and smart contract functionality is kept proprietary. So it's an ERC20 token. They've been mentioned on Inc. They've been mentioned on Business Insider, HuffPost. They're up in Washington here. Public offering. They really knocked it out of the park with that ICO. So let's take a look here and see what else we have. So announcement from November 17th. You can check their white paper here. So you're going to have to come onto their website, dragonchain.com. You can apply for the incubator. They have check out the features here. Let's take a look at this. Play this video here, but it might be loud. But basically, incubator, get early access to exciting projects supported by an ecosystem of subject matter experts and blockchain enthusiasts, scaled by the crowd. Here, look at this platform. Build on a scalable, serverless platform with built-in protection of business data using established programming languages, Java, Python, Node, and C#. So, yeah, I think if you like DragonChain and you want to get involved with some of that, you can check out their merch store, right? You're on Zazzle. You got some DragonChain merchandise. Maybe that shirt's decent. I like the shirt. Hodl Dragon. There you go, guys. That's always a good reminder. By the way, guys, I'm just going to remind you that when something goes into the red, it's not the end of the world, okay? So if your cryptocurrency goes into the red, unless you sell it that day, you have not lost any money. So that's just a reminder. I have to remind you guys because it keeps coming up and new people continually come onto this channel. So what I mean by that is, if DragonChain were to go back down, okay, after I make this video, if it goes from 86, I don't know, to 62 cents, instead of saying, oh, dang, this sucks, I can't believe I bought it at 86 cents, what you should say is, wow, it's at 62 cents. This is a great opportunity to accumulate more, okay? And there is countless times where I have done this and then hodled, H-O-D-L, or held, H-O-L, hold my position, H-O-D-L, however you want to say it, hold. But the point is, you don't panic, you accumulate. If you do enough research and you believe in the project enough, and you take out a position at this price and it pulls back on you, and it goes to 61 cents, I don't know why all of a sudden you would look at that as a bad thing. Because you should say, well, I'm going to get more because this is a great project that's going to go up and has sky's the limit potential. So you should be happy that you're getting a better price to buy in, unless you're trying to sell it today, or unless you're buying it today and trying to sell it tomorrow. Well, then maybe it's not good to buy at all-time highs ever. But if you're doing a long-term hold with something like DragonChain, I mean, think about it. I don't know when it's going to get listed on another exchange, but when it does, think about that. And Ether Delta is a tough one, so I don't know if many people, especially newbies, are going to understand Ether Delta. So you can check them out on social media, the DragonChain Foundation. Here they are on Twitter. They've got a subreddit, so It's actually DragonChain Gang. There you go, DragonChain Gang. Look at the circulating supply. It's not that high. Like I said, they got a high market cap. I just see these guys really with a lot of potential. What do you guys think? Let's see here. What else can we find out about these guys? Because I want to make sure we kind of pry in here. I wish they had. Let's see what their news says. See, I wish they had some information about some of their roadmaps or something. Let's see if we can find out a roadmap. There we go. I knew I'd. If we look hard enough, we always find it, right? What else they got into there? They got it. Yeah. All right. Let's take a look at this roadmap. So, guys, see, I mean, if you just look around these websites, you can find out all types of information. So here we are. Let's talk about this right here. January 2018, smart contract protocols and APIs, common API for all supported languages, launch third incubator project, ICO presale. You can go back to this homepage here and watch the video about the incubator, DragonChain Foundation Developer Academy, pilot program, smart contract development workshops and training in February 2018. Let's see what's coming in March 2018. Launch of the commercial serverless platform on AWS, reference proof of work implementation, deterministic smart contracts, DragonChain optimized deterministic container, instant provisioning and integration of HeroQ apps. I do not know what that means, so you might want to look into that if you're curious. I'm looking for some. Okay, here's the node operation, the common configuration pattern, smart contract development training, smart contract onboarding documentation. So by July 2018, expect some serious action there. Look at this. By September 2018 is when there's going to be some nice price action. I would say, as long as cryptocurrency and the blockchain, long live the blockchain, right? As long as it's still going. I mean, if you're holding DragonChain, still into September 2018, guys. I mean, it's a hold. They're saying, get the shirt, hodl. Get the shirt, hodl, you know? I mean, if you're trying to day trade, you know, I don't know. I don't know if DragonChain is going to be your day trading token. But definitely a long-term hold here. I've already taken out a position on this at 42 cents when I made that video. I actually took out a position. So, yeah, I mean, I make a video, I take out a position. Very, very seldom do I make a video talk about a cryptocurrency that I do not actually take out a position in. And I have a full-time job, so when I get paid, I buy more cryptocurrency and I put it into my favorite altcoins. That's just what I do. But I don't put my whole paycheck in there. I just put the money that I can afford to spend. You know, it might be, sometimes it might be $100, sometimes it might be $200, but it's not like I'm putting like tens of thousands of dollars into this thing every single month. But I do take out positions, and then what ends up happening, what I found ended up happening was, yeah, it took me a couple months to start accumulating real growth, but now, I mean, now it's like there is growth. Like, there is growth. I mean, serious growth here. You can get, I've gotten 5-10 times gains on several different cryptocurrencies. So, but it just takes time, and that's been in 3 months. You know, just imagine where some of these will look in 5 to 10 months. So something like DragonChain, I can't say that I haven't held many like altcoins. The longest altcoin that I've held is Ethereum that I got back in July. So I cannot say what a year of holding a coin would look like, because we're really in uncharted territory. But man, I wonder what DragonChain would look like in a year. Like, I mean, if we flash back on this video in 1 year, which we might just do, wow, just imagine. But a year from now is a long time, especially in cryptocurrency. Like, I mean, I could just get so excited, maybe this thing does it 10 times, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to take profit. You know, I could do something like that, right? And then watch it go up to some astronomical number that I don't even know how to project. But actually, $10, it would need about a $2 billion market capitalization, over a $2 billion market cap. And some of the cryptocurrencies that are sitting in the $2 billion range on that means they would have to be like in the range of Qtum, Tron. Like they'd have to pass List, Populous, let me say Go, because so I mean to get to $10 is kind of steep, but for me a 10 times gain would actually look like, because I bought it at 42 cents, a 10 times gain would actually look like let me see here. If you bought here at this range, a 10 times gain would be about let's just say $5. So to get to $5, we would need about $1 billion market cap, or $1 billion market cap. So I think that's something to look forward to in 2018, possibly. But this is not financial advice. You need to do your own research. Like I said in the beginning of the video, read the white paper, and don't panic if it pulls back a little bit. In fact, invite that, because that's an opportunity to buy more. I mean, I would say if you're lucky, it pulls back here into the 40-cent range, and you're really able to load up at the same price that I would. And notice, I'm pulling for it. I'm saying I'd be cool with it pulling back to that price range, because I'd like to see some of you jump in at that price range also. And this is me, because this is me saying that, and I bought here. Notice how I'm not panicking. Notice how it's not the end of the world for me. Okay? Heck, if this thing pulled back into the 20-cent range, I would accumulate. I would for sure. For sure. But some of you guys, and you know who you are, it's all good, but we're working on that with you. You accumulate. You don't freak out. You don't spaz out and start like making all these like crazy comments. Anyways, you should be stoked. Seriously, when you start seeing, like right now, I'm kind of bored with the market. Like I haven't been buying anything hardly lately. You know why? Because it's all been in the green. I haven't really been buying anything lately. This is all green. These are all-time highs here. It's great. So I'm just holding, really. I mean, I'm more selling than buying. I mean, look at Verge. Verge has been on a moonshot lately. Look at Electronium starting to pick up now. We caught it in the red. Now it's going up. So, I mean, we'll see. Power Ledger, man. Wow. Power Ledger is really starting to soar right now. So that's a big thing. That's a big thing. But most of these, I mean, I'm not trying to accumulate in all-time highs. And, yeah. Even Omise Go. Wow. Look at this Omise Go run here. I've been holding Omise Go since $7. So I'm pretty excited about that. I've been also holding Lisk since below $5. Wow, see? I mean, it's just, this is what happens after 3 months, guys. Lisk was a boring cryptocurrency to hold. I'll just tell you, because I'm showing you this DragonChain. I held Lisk in this whole range from like September all the way through till here. I was accumulating. That's like 2 to 3 months. And I was buying at these prices, and I was watching it go down. And then, bam, finally had our moment. And then it pulled back, and then I got kind of nervous. No, I didn't get nervous. I was like, should I buy again? I got nervous because I was thinking about buying more. But I was like, no, I'll just hold the positions that I have. And now, bam! See? So that's just it, guys. Like DragonChain, if it pulls back, like, buy more. That's the way I look at it. So that's because I've been doing this long enough to know. Anyone who does this for 3 months knows you buy the dip. So, and I'm just putting that out there for you guys to hear, so that you can be patient enough to pull through some profits. Anyways, guys, like I said, if you wanted to follow us on Instagram, follow us on Instagram. When our favorite cryptocurrencies that we follow go up, we post it. If you guys use Instagram, Also, I'm a big fan of Twitter. Like I said, I got this from you guys. Let's see, we'll talk to Jay Luca, see what he's up to. Having a bit of a dilemma at the moment. Do I take profit on Cardano, selling, and reinvest in Verge? See, like right now, I wouldn't be saying buy Verge. Like Verge is at an all-time high. Like I'm not trying to get into anything at an all-time high. even if I'm because that's FOMO, fear of missing out, and that's I totally see what Jay Luca's saying and asking. I like his questions, but I'm in my response to that. I'm saying like I would say even if this potentially goes to 10 cents, 20 cents, 30 cents, 40 cents, whatever, I'm not trying to buy something that's up 500% on the week because that's kind of like FOMO action, fear of missing out. So I would say get into something that's got more upside than something that's sitting at an all-time high. Like if this pulls back into the like to buy Verge, when's a good point to buy Verge? I would say maybe back at 2 cents again if it goes back down there. Now, as somebody um, who's been in Verge since below a penny, if it goes to 2 cents, I'm not going to be too stoked. But I'm still holding. I've been holding since below a penny. Like I haven't sold any, and if it pulls back to 2 cents, I'm not going to freak out and panic and be like, why didn't I sell? Because I've been doing this long enough. I stay steady. It's like, stay cool under pressure, right? Because I know that this thing's going to go up probably, but it's going to take some time. But even then, I'm still not going to recommend to you guys that it's safe to buy at these prices at all-time highs. Wait for it to stabilize before you try to jump in at this price. Do I think that this is a potentially good price to jump in? Sure. But would I do that right this second after only being up here for like 2 days now? So it's just the way I look at it. But yeah, DragonChain. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of DragonChain. Check out the white paper. And follow us on Twitter if you're giving us shout outs, altcoinbuzz.io. Follow us on Instagram, altcoinbuzz. If you're new to this channel, you can subscribe. If you've been watching these videos for a while now, you can hit that bell button, that notification, and we'll see you guys next time. And thank you, Jay Luca, for the question and bringing this up. And I totally see where you're coming from, but I would say hold everything. That's my thoughts. This isn't financial advice, though.